Hey everyone, this is Ferro, and with this video we will see how you can get a lot of cookies with some golden cookies combos. On my last video I talked about making a frenzy plus dragonflight plus click frenzy combo. This is something similar, but after some exploration and knowledge I'll give you some further explanation. In this video I'll show you two separate but similar situations. Soon I will explain what and why. And also this is mostly recommended for those playing the game on PlayStation because the strategies are more limited than playing on PC. Here we will use the Force the Hand of Fate twice to create two golden cookies. Now what is important here is that the effect of a golden cookie from the Hand of Fate is always the same. This is very important to know and to understand. These golden cookies work like they are together in the chain. So for my first combo, as you can see now in the video, I managed to get an Elder Frenzy and a Click Frenzy that I will combine. What I do is to activate the first cookie, then I sell enough Wizard Towers so I can buy the second cookie. These effects will stay like that even if I close the game and reopen it without saving as I'm doing right now. I just wanted to show you what I got and what you should aim for. If you want to try this yourself, you want to check the effect of the Hand of the Fate. If you don't get anything worthy, just close the game and reopen, once again before the game autosaves. You can check two cookies at a time by selling the towers. Once you know that you don't have any good effects, activate Haggler's Charm once or twice, depends how many cookies you are looking for. This will eliminate these two golden cookies from the chain and bring two new effects to their position. Then wait for the meter to fill up and check again for the next two cookies. I did this several times until I got the Elder Frenzy and the Click Frenzy together, as you saw before. Remember that this is pure luck and can take hours or even days until you get something like this. Now let's check what you must activate to take a good advantage of this combo. Starting with the temple, you want to have God's Amok on the diamond slot to boost your clicks for 10 seconds when selling buildings. Then place Muriel on Ruby to increase your clicking power, and finally Mock Calcium on Jade to increase the power of your milk by 3%. Then make sure that the golden switch is off so golden cookies appear. Always have your buildings for sale and select the all option. You want to do this so you sell all buildings at once to maximize God's Amok. Finally, on Crumbler, you want to have Dragonflight for your first aura and then Radiant Appetite for the second, so the cookie production is multiplied by 2. With all this done, you want to make your combo. In this case, we will make a Frenzy plus Dragonflight plus Click Frenzy plus Elder Frenzy. It can take some time until you are lucky enough for the Dragonflight to appear during the Frenzy. And to make sure that you don't mess up your cookies from the Hand of Fate, just go for it after the game autosaves. Remember that the game autosaves around every minute and manual saving does not override this. This way, if you don't get what you need, you can always close the game and try again. Also save your game to the cloud if you have PS Plus and deactivate the autosave on PlayStation so the save doesn't automatically go to the cloud from the console. And this way you can revert the save from the cloud if needed. Now back to the game. In this case, my second cookie from the Hand of Fate will be a Wrath cookie if I had two cookies on screen, so I had to play with the saving times and activate the two cookies before the natural one with the Dragonflight could spawn during the frenzy. I also had to do this because you need 3 cookies on screen for this to work. If you have Dragonflight on and then go for the Hand of Fate to bring your Click Frenzy cookie, this will not be a Click Frenzy anymore. Again, you need the Dragonflight cookie and the Click Frenzy cookie on screen, both of them, before activating them. And remember that you must activate the Dragonflight before the Click Frenzy. On a normal situation, you shouldn't need to do these gymnastics and you can just activate the Hand of Fate twice after the natural golden cookie spawns. And also, as you can see in the video, I placed a combo of golden clovers and nurse tulips to increase the frequency of golden cookies. This was just to help me with the times and control the saving moments. So once I was ready during the frenzy and that autosave message appeared, I activated my 2 cookies and then waited for the natural one to spawn. Once this cookie was there, I turned the golden switch on, then activated Dragonflight, followed by Click Frenzy and then Elder Frenzy. Then quickly sold all 8 of my buildings and smashed the square button for a bit more than 10 seconds. As you can see, I went from 150 Unvigintillion to almost 7 Duvigintillion. I also increased my prestige level to an insane amount. This method works perfectly if you want to buy all your ascension upgrades after just a few ascensions. Now, to get an Elder Frenzy and a Click Frenzy one after the other on 2 Force the Hand of Fate cookies is very unlikely, and I was insanely lucky to get that, but to get a Click Frenzy with the building special is not so bad, so this is what we will see now. The process here is exactly the same as before. Keep checking your Hand of Fate golden cookie effects until you get a building special and a Click Frenzy together. In this case, the building special that I got was Winning Strike from the Chance Makers. Once I had both effects settled, I started to try to get my Dragon Flight after the Frenzy. Also, always remember to play with the game autosaves, I cannot mention this enough times. And for that you need to be actively looking at the game so you don't mess up. And when you are working on this technique, you don't be surprised if it takes you a couple of days to get the 2 golden cookie effects together. When you get something else, use Haggler's Charm to remove those cookies from the chain as was done before, so you can check the next 2 cookies. Because now we don't have Elder Frenzy in the equation, that is the effect with the shortest time, we will swap the Dragonflight aura after activating Dragonflight to Bread of Milk to increase the Kitten's effect. This needs to be done quickly, so train this before attempting it, because as I mentioned before, it's harder and takes longer to do this on PlayStation than on PC. Then you can activate the 2 cookies from the Hand of Fate, sell the buildings and smash the square button once again to get a lot of cookies. This combo is not so big as the previous one, but I still managed to increase the cookies for another 2 Duovigintillion and also increase my prestige level even further. I lost a couple of seconds from Dragonflight while changing auras because I wanted to make sure I was doing everything correctly without any mistake. But ideally the Gods Amok boost by selling the buildings must be the first one to finish, which wasn't the case. Anyway, what you can do is to plant your garden with Queen Beets. This will increase the golden cookie duration so you can have more Dragonflight time. And this is what you want to do if you want to get a lot of cookies naturally by using combos, and also if you want to increase your prestige level by a lot. Forget anything else like using wrinklers for the passive gameplay style, it's not worth the time. And as always, I hope this video helped you, and if yes, leave a like, comment and subscribe. See ya!